Everyone, welcome back to my book reviews. My name is Michelle and I do 5-star book reviews. And have I got a book for you right here? Ken Honda, Happy Money. Oh my gosh, and the title is longer, okay? The Japanese Art of Making Peace with Your Money. Okay, I loved this book so much, okay? I don't do a lot of book reviews on nonfiction, I should say. I do a couple, of course, you know the series ones I do, but this book, I never did a book review on Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, but I loved her book so much. It changed my life. It changed my closet. It changed the way I look at everything in my house. Well, the beginning blurb of this book on Amazon says, what Marie Kondo's The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up did for your living space, this book will do for your wallet. And they are not kidding. I look at money so different after reading this book. It is unbelievable. Everybody needs to read this book. I would be talking to Ken, but he doesn't speak English. So, and I don't speak Japanese. So we have a little bit of a language barrier. But the thing that he starts the book off with, which I just absolutely love, is how we think about money and how our parents and our grandparents formed how we think about money. And I was really thinking about it because my parents did talk about money. My dad worked for Mack Trucks. He was in a union, okay? And my mom worked. And her money went to the groceries. His money paid the bills. They were very, very open about their money. But when Mack Trucks would go on strike, it was like all four of us were like, okay, we'd have a family meeting and it'd be like, okay, Dad's not working. What are we going to do? And we were a part of it. But the other thing that I would have thought was a negative was that they always, my dad always talked about the fact that we were poor. And he was raised very poor. And he was kind of stuck in that poor mindset. And what Ken has you do is thank your ancestors for what they've taught you about money. Because everything you learned was for a reason. And I was thinking about that. I'm like, do you think that poor mentality that I used to always think was a bad thing, maybe there was a reason, maybe I needed that lesson to move on, to think about my money differently. I wrote so many things down, and I don't do any giveaways, and I try to make these under 5 minutes, so I will be quick. But, so number one, thank your ancestors, okay? I love that. Love it. I'm going to give that a lot more thought too. For my grandparents on my mom's side, I'm going to give that a lot of thought. Number two, have fun. Money attracts energy. Energy attracts money. Okay? So the more fun you can have with your money, the more money you become a magnet for money. And I love that because you know what? I'm one of those people when I pay my bills. I don't know about you guys. When I'm paying my bills, I'm like, ugh, look at the electric bill. Look at this bill. Look at the gas bill. Oh, I hate paying my rent. I hate because I'm renting now. I don't even want to own a house anymore. That isn't even a goal anymore. It really isn't. I've owned a lot of houses and I really prefer to rent. But I do it with angst. Okay? And I'm going to try not to do that anymore because of him. Thank the money that comes in and thank it again when it leaves. I love that. We always thank it when it comes in, right? We're so happy. We're grateful. We're like, yes. But when it leaves, do you thank it? Do you thank it for what it did? I don't do that. Last, if you can trust life and the future, your money worries disappear. Do you realize that money worries are not trusting the future? I never thought about it like that. I really didn't. And he has you do this one exercise. He has so much. I cannot tell you how much stuff is in this book. But one thing that I liked is think about the amount of money you want to make. I'm trying to think about how I'm going to do this. Okay, think about the amount of money you owe. Think about how you want to make and just start as a negative. Instead of trying to build up the positive, start it down that you're going towards it. I love that. Now I want to like sit down and think about everything, like my car payment, right? Rent is kind of ongoing, and so are utilities. But, other things, sit down and write down your money. Get to know your money and don't be upset about it. That's what I learned, Ken. It's like makes me so emotional. This book was so, so good. Surpassed all my expectations of it, except for that I love Marie Kondo's book. So you kind of, if you read her book, you kind of understand how this book is going to go, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't read it because he's amazing. And anyway, so go get the book. Right there it is. And let me know if you read it. Tell me about it. I want to know. I want to know what you think. And I can't say enough good things about this book, and I hope I have convinced you of that. So have a great day, everyone. If you like this video, if you like my reviews, please hit like, and we will see you again tomorrow.